So EM players are crushing out about this probably, I don't know. So hey guys, so it's Shane. Today I'm gonna cover Lianorn. I know I'm a little late. If you can see why, it's because my stock chaos stuff are all in English, so I'm stuck with you guys and your English stuff. So I'm gonna cover my version of Lianorn. It's gonna be quite interesting, I think. A bit conventional, but a little different at the same time. Other than the energy crest, which everybody has to run, we will start with Brunoid Youth Roa. Oh god, whatever. You have to have this because we are using the Roa right line. The grade 1 basically says when it's wrote from the grade 0 Roa, you call a pawn token to the back as the back row center. So it's a booster. So if you go first, you get a 15k, 13k attack when you go second. So that's good. Then it says here when you write from the grade 1 rower, you retire one of your rear guards and then call 2 plant token, which usually means you just retire that 1 plant token and then call 2, so wherever you want. And then lastly, your Lianorn, which is what this deck is about. Basically, the skill is you Cannon Blast 1, you draw a card, call a card, so basically you CB1 to get a body. And then the second skill, which you will use on the tank, don't boost with this for your DivineZ plays, but obviously you doesn't make much of a difference. When this unit attacks, so +1, discard a card from it, and then obviously it says here, choose all your back rows, boost it. If you get boosted 3 or more units, this unit gets +1 drive. At the end of the battle, this unit attacks. Stand 2 of your back row guards. So it's a very big Vanguard swing, and it's a triple drive. I have one with this with the infamous crit OT. So this is fun. Going into your grade 3s, we'll start with the obvious. We run 4 Unison Dress. It's your cross ride for the day. Basically on ride, when riding from a different name Lianorn or Unison Dress state unit, you get a Unison Dress state. That's all it is. It's like Whelm state. You have to ride over it on turn 4. But anyway, when this Unison Dress state, well, now boosted, stand all your rears. It's very important. Keep that in mind. It says stand all your rears. We'll get back to that later. And then it gets boosted by all your rears, and at the end of battle, counter +1. So end of battle. So if you somehow heal out your damage, GG, you can't CB for it. And then you can stand the front row, and then it gets +5,000 power and -1 drive. So you can restand this because it says 3 units. Always restand the Vanguard because it's a free plus. What's wrong with you? Next, a bit unconventional. We still use our Resonance Dragon. This is mainly for turn 3 and for flexible for unoptimum boards. So that Lianorn on turn 3 can have more than 3 attacks. You can have 4. That's why we run 3 of them. And I mean, it's okay discard fodder wise, so it's not bad. We don't have the Lianorn discard fodder in this deck, so you will have to EB7 to draw. But it's fine. Basically, if your Vanguard gets boosted 3 or more times, if your units were boosted 3 or more times this turn, it gets +5,000 power, and then in battle this unit attacks. If you have Vanguard Lianorn, it's the 5th time you boosted, so you will boost like a column and then the last column. Then you CB1, put this into soul, and then you stand another rear guard, where you can restand OT and get 200 mil attacks. How fun! So you got 4 attacks. We still play this Regalious Beast from the set. It's funny because it ignores grades basically. If you go first, if you go second, you can play this when you're on grade 1, which is really funny. So it's a 20k shield. If your opponent Persona rides, it's a 25k shield. So it's a Regalious Beast. One more you wanted me to say? Although I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if there's a better regardless beast, but I can't be bothered to buy that expensive card, so this is all I got to deal with. It's fine. We only run 2 broccolis. I know this is weird. We probably should run more broccolis, but broccoli is kind of niche. It's a 15k body when you have a token unit and a 15k and a 10k shield as well. Basically, when placed from hand, you can +1 draw a card. It's free. It's your early game plus. What more you want me to say? This one, when you have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards, this gets boost and 5k, so it's a 15k beat stick or 15k booster, whichever you want. When this unit stand by your Vanguard with Grandfather Lianorn in his card name, and your Vanguard gets 33k or greater. Basically, the weird thing is the math is all power goes to the Vanguard, so technically the Vanguard has that power of 33k or greater, so that's how that works out. Then you soul +1 and then you draw a card. So it works if you have 2 Grandfias and then you boost, stand both, then you can soul blast 2 and then draw. I've only done that once, and trust me, I think drawing once is better than drawing twice. I don't know, depending on your gut. So it's a 20k for your Rosarin Fairy when your opponent's grade 3, turn 4. How do we get our Lianorns? We get it by our searchers. Sorry, it's a bit hard to breathe right now. Anyway, your searcher is this one. When this unit plays, you choose a grade 3 card. Cut it from your right deck, you may reveal it. And then you can, if your Vanguard is Lianorn, count +1, look at top 7 for 1 Lianorn. Basically, this will be useful for the new Lianorn that's coming out, which gives you, then you can search for Persona. If not, you just CB1 to draw a card if you whiff, so you're fine. You're not, the CB is free, basically. It gives you a guarantee +1 regardless. And this gets boost if you have 2 or more grade 1 less. So it's basically this thing. And it's a 10k shield, so you have a lot of good shielders now, so early shielders, so you're balling. 2 mushrooms, because soul is good, and you can recur these quite a bit. The main ability, when you basically put the soul, and then you get 2 tokens. But let's see here, choose up 2 token. Call up the 2 tokens if you're good to Grand Finale. He gets continue end of turn. The Grand Finale stuff doesn't matter, it's just a generic punt token generator, that's all that matters. Next, our recursion, so that our opponent don't just kill our board and we can't do anything about it. Basically, you can do this on turn 1. So it says here, on place other than during the battle phase, choose up the 1 Unison Dress ability card from your hand and reveal it. If you reveal the card or your Vanguard is a Unison Dress state, so +1, choose a card from your drop and with the different card name. So you can't revive itself and chain it, but you can call it. So you call it anywhere, so if you play like cards that revive this, you can chain it, which is pretty cool. And then at the beginning of your main phase, you bring in Unison Dress state, you can put it to soul. So if you need the board space, put it to soul, it's pretty good. More soul is good. More soul is good. Obviously, you got your reserve for it. This is good for early game too. This is on place, retire rear guard, call up the 2, so you can retire a plant token and generate another 1 more plant token basically. Any copies if your opponent is grade 3, back of a rear guard, which is usually in Impulse Dragon, because it's 20. If you have the order, you can increase more. I just cannot be bothered. And last of our normal units, this thing is a 10k booster if your Vanguard is Lianorn, 13k if your Vanguard is in Unison Dress state, and then at the end of the turn, retire this unit. It's boosted 3 or more times, and then draw a card. You can counter charge if you're no face up, so it's very important. CC is good, and drawing is even better. So you can plus pretty hard on this. So keep that in mind. You can get power and plus. We have our 4 PGs. This because I'm upgrading from what I had and I just add whatever I don't have from the deck set. This is the funny PG lineup. They are the same effect, just different art. Don't worry about it. Elementaria is included. I had one already, so I have an extra one. That's fun. We are using Starkala OT because it's funny. It's an Omni trigger. It basically combines every possible trigger into one, so I can't argue with that. And it is a heal, so healing's good. Do it. Next, Forefronts, because we want to give Lianorn 30k on boost instead, so they can't do the pass your ass. We run 7 crits. Don't mind me, I'm just flexing my foil crit. The Aurora that comes with it, or hopefully you get the Aurora crit or heal. If not, you're crying. And then 3 of the included vanilla crits from the set. And then for my flex heals, it can be any heal. You can use the included one, but I have the hollow for playset, so that's what I have. My opinion on the deck, however, is really funny. Where is it? There it is. My opinion of this deck is very simple. I've underestimated this deck. This deck can do turn 1, 2, and 3 pretty decently. In fact, it's stronger than I give it credit for. But, God, it's janky on turn 3. 3 attacks on turn 3 is not good when you're going second, I will say. But it does let you rush on going second, so there is that advantage. And you do have pluses overall in this whole deck now. So overall, it's a pretty good deck. It's competitive. It can win games. It's not going to beat Bob, but it's going to beat everything else. So you're fine. And if you're like me and your friend say you suck, try this deck out. You probably suck hard enough that you can bypass any tier 1 deck anyway. So other than that, I'll see you next week. And subscribe, and maybe you'll see a play of this sometime. I don't know if I decide to edit it. Anyway, as always, peace.